All right, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike from J2 Fit, and today we're going to show you how to warm up for front squats and cleans, especially if you suffer in the front rack position. I know that front rack, and if you're anything like me, it can be challenging, especially as your lats get tight, your triceps get tight. So I like to start off with foam rolling. As you can see here, I'm really working my lats and where it attaches on the side of the back, and I'm going to work all across the upper back and the thoracic, doing both sides here. I'm not really spending too much time in one spot as I get going, but then when I come back to my other side here, I'm really trying to work on finding the knots up in the rhomboids, middle of the shoulder blades, trying to get underneath the shoulder blades, and really just trying to work things out. I find it super helpful too when I'm doing this to think about stretching my arm above me. So as you can see, my left hand is really reaching out and trying to stretch back. Then what I like to do is really go down into the lower lat / the side of the erectors. So from here, I'm going to go into a banded stretch. So I have this at a high anchor point, and I'm really just sitting my weight back. So my left arm is getting stretched right now, left lat, and I have my left leg kind of pulled back. Then I'll go into a nice flat back, really simulating a nice good position with the front squat. I'll then turn over. This is a great one here to not only get the armpit and the lat, but also start to get that tricep. And you can bend your elbow more if you want more of a tricep stretch. And then this one's great for stretching up and getting the sides there. So these are things that I'll do, and I'll make this flow here nice and easy. And then I'll go over to the other side. Same thing with this one. You want to think about really sitting back and really getting a big stretch. And the bigger the stretch, you'll actually be able to reach your hand towards the band, even though the tension is pulling back, and you just want to really lengthen the spine. From here, I then get a good stretch, and I just flatten the back out. And then I'll turn over, and as you can see here, so because my elbow isn't bent to a large degree, I'm getting a lot of lat stretch. As you can see, I'm having my hand there, focusing on keeping the ribs down. And then from here, I'm going to go, and I'm going to turn to my side there and try and just get a nice side opener. So I think this is a really great stretch. Don't have to be too aggressive with it in the beginning. You can really get yourself there, just find your balance. So from here, this is one that I'll do. I typically warm up in my tennis shoes. So this is just a Sots press from the front squat. And if you need to, you can always put plates under your heels to get started. But we really want to work on just opening up, putting that bar up overhead, right? Focusing on having a good front rack position. So I like to have a full grip on the barbell, my pinky's on the bar, making sure that I'm not in my fingertips and really forcing that to open up. So this is my first set here, definitely a little tight still. So I'm gonna go through one more time through all these foam roller and stretches, then I'm gonna come back into this guy with my shoes on. So as here, I have my weightlifting shoes on. It's gonna help you get a little open. You can notice a big difference there when I'm opening up and I'm really spreading my lats at the top. Good, knuckles are strong above the bar. I'm not having my wrist too far bent back at the top, just a natural bend back. You can see that my hips were shifting around. It's a great one to help the shifts there. So if you guys found this helpful, just like it and comment below with anything else you're struggling with.